Hey, hi Garbage Squad, we're gonna play some RTA today. If you guys are liking the RTA series, Cleave City, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment after you finish watching, let me know what you guys think. One big thought that I've had is, after the buff of Molly, I firmly believe that Comp2S only wants to ensure one playstyle, and that playstyle is control and CC with Hathor, Oki, and literally no cleaving. And like I just think like Molly is the nail in the coffin that makes cleave very hard to run, because Molly, not only does Molly have a super good passive, but has like glancing, right? Glancing plus it's like a healer, so all she needs is one bomb proc and whole team's full HP again. So like we'll have to learn to adapt to it, but overall I think there's just too many counters to cleave, and every season there's like a new monster or like a new buff that counters cleave, but you don't see a new like a new cleave monster to counter this new introduction of like a Molly buff, for example. It's just straight up Comp2S is just buffing and buffing counter cleave units, and I think it's pretty evident in what they're doing. So I don't know how much longer this will last, but definitely over the seasons the ability to cleave has lessened, and it's definitely driving my motivation to want to play Summoner's War less and less, because it's just not how I see myself playing this game. So once I find it totally unenjoyable, I'm most likely gonna stop playing. But right now I think we are in an okay spot. I don't know if I'm quitting anytime soon, but definitely the patches are very nice, but the game itself is definitely proving to be somewhat of a challenge to enjoy for RTA, at least. Right, there we go. So I don't think it glanced there, but I was like, those are my first 2 minutes, like my honest thoughts about Comp2S and kind of the recent things they've introduced. So I don't know how long this video will be, but I have, my webcam's blocking it, but I do have 10 wings. So if I find myself not enjoying it, and probably cut it short, but find myself having some good matchups, some decent non-cancerous LD Nat 5s, probably a little bit longer, right? Because like it's not even the LD Nat 5s, like it's not even the Ragdoll, the Tian Langs. It's, well, it may be a little bit Tian Lang. It's not the Ragdoll Artemil stuff. Like 100% it's not Ragdoll Artemil and Yun Han that makes it unenjoyable, because when you face those teams, it's makes you think. As a cleaver, it makes you think. But when the opponent drafts, like let's say a Leo, a Tian Lang, hold on. This is very fire heavy. So when they drop like a Leo, Tian Lang, Ragdoll, like Light Sniper, all of these counter units to a cleave team, like you just can't win unless you get some like really like RNG, right? So when there's like no ability to win because of draft, it makes it really difficult. So what do I do here? Ban this and pick Samoth maybe, because super fire heavy team, and I can pick Samoth to counter 33 and 33. So it depends on the last pick here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, why do I need a skillful pick when I just picked this unit? So with that pick, I don't think I can draft. Like I have to ban the Chiwu here, I think. And if I ban the Chiwu here, I think I have to pick the Sierra to do damage. Like I think I need a Sierra to do damage. The only thing about Sierra is Sierra's not guaranteed damage. Like this is most likely going to be on Will, and if his team's on Will, I have to go through a resistance check, and then I have to, well, has to go through if they're on Will, and then a resistance check, right? So that's why I don't really pick Sierra, because Sierra is heavily countered in cleave because you need the output, and if you don't have first turn output, you're kind of donezo. So Sierra is nice against this. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna defense break. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go and kill this. Oh, I was banking on the revive. I was seriously banking on the fact that it would revive here. So I'm gonna drop a bomb on this and kill him. and then make him so he cleanse himself, right? I don't want him to give him a shield to this because I want to kill it. And hopefully I can outspeed here. I'm gonna lap him and use third skill to pop immunity. This thing already used shield, so if I do it this way, he can get an attack bar and then stun me. It's a chance I'm willing to take because I'm fire. But if I got stunned there, I'm more than likely will get clobbered by this unit here. So defense break, I'm gonna go for the kill here. Then go for this, not give attack bar. Yeah. Like, imagine if his team was on full will, that Sierra probably wouldn't have done anything. So, although Sierra is a good counter to bombs, I mean, bombs is a good counter to glancing and Molly, Will just counters it, and if you don't have the sustain for Sierra to take multiple turns to drop bombs with a crit Sierra, it's kind of like, what are you gonna do, right? All right. So this looks like a very slow cleave here. Oh, never mind. Take that back. It's not a slow cleave. It's an Asima with a Chiwu. So maybe it's a speed slow type. I mean, it could be a slow Chiwu, but typically it's not. So very weird draft, but we're getting some good matches today. Well, I don't know if they're good. Always like Molly is not new. Molly is an old unit, so like the game's been out for a while, so it's not unlikely that your enemy will have a Molly, because if they've been playing that long and they're up that high for RTA, they more often than not they should have one. So I'm most likely to ban this unit here because this is speed lead. This is speed lead and stripper, so this is probably my ban here, and the last pick will go through unless it's some crazy last pick that I have to ban. I don't know what the crazy last pick will be, but right now I'm targeting the Chiwu just because this is the thing that enables it. Yeah, right here. So this thing works very well with Asima. It can revive, but we'll see. So, okay, looking good here. So my Draco will go first, giving myself immunity. Only way I'll lose this, I think, is if, first of all, if the Antares procs a billion times, and if the Asima is super beefy. If it's super beefy, maybe we can't kill it, but we'll have to see how much damage it does, okay? Or how much damage? I mean, how much damage this does? I take it back. How much damage this does? Woo! Like, I had defense buff. If I didn't have defense buff, maybe I would have died. Maybe. But we're looking good here. I almost lost this. I honestly think if I didn't have the defense buff on my Lucian, I probably would have lost there. More than likely would have lost here. Okay. Let's go. A lot of people ask me, what LDNAF 5 would you want that would be really game changing for like cleave? And there's two that come to mind. Black Sekhmet and Oberon. Those would be the two monsters I think would have the most potential to change my playstyle. Because Oberon would allow for double nukes with Odin. Nephthys would allow for you to pick a speed lead, but not only a speed lead, but also you can pick control type units. Nephthys does not lock you into a cleave, and with the meta right now, having a Nephthys would be really good in my team. Like, you can have a Nephthys and be really boosted just because her kit's really powerful. Okay, what am I banning here? I'll say I'm banning this, but this could be really fast. I'm a little bit afraid of this. 113 base speed, like that could be really powerful. So what would I do in this scenario? I can just pick some form of sustain, right? Because his team doesn't have a lot of damage. There's not a lot of damage in this team. So what I can do is pick a little bit safer and not play like. It's really hard to want to play a speed game. Like, think of outspeed 113 plus 33 and get another speed lead here, right? Like, this is just straight up disgusting here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ban this because this is the threat, I think. Unless he bans my Sierra. If he bans my Sierra, the threat is going to be this. I think the Sierra is most likely to ban. So if Sierra is most likely to ban, I'm probably banning this. Yeah. You see what I mean? Like, I think it was a good idea to not want to play a speed game against this individual. 3 LD Nat 5s. Comatose is like, okay, you haven't had an LD Nat 5 match in a while, so I'm gonna toss 3 in 1 match for you. Okay, let's see how this goes. You see this? I can't even outspeed this. Look how dirty it is. That's dirty fast. Like, I cannot outspeed that. So, what do we do here? I think we just go for like, the kill. Like, no, there's no buffs here. So, yeah. Here, and then he gets the defense buff here. But it doesn't provide a lot because these are defense based. All it's gonna do is make me kill it like not as fast. So, no buff here because it's taunted. Defense break. Okay. I have cleanse here, so my Bastet will get a turn. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't get it. I don't get one. So my Bastet is literally not going to do anything here because I've been locked down by this unit here. Sleep. Yeah, this is on violent, by the way, so I really need a turn here. Like, my Bastet is not going because this thing just locked me down with this unit. Holy moly. Yeah, let's go for this. Yeah. Like, the Bastet, basically a 3v4 here. Bastet didn't do anything. Oh, couldn't do anything there. Outsped me, and Bastet never got a turn. Huge match there. So, if I banned a Samoth there, what would have happened? Maybe he still takes first turn because the speed lead on the Emissary, not the white Emissary. Oh yeah, that's just another thing. That's exactly what I'm talking about in the beginning of my video, where I mentioned there's just so many ways and different ways to counter cleave, but they're very like unit specific. Like this, for example, very unit specific on how to counter cleave, right? So you pick 233 speed leads, and then you pick a bunch of fast units. That's one way to do it. But when you show it this way, it opens up this. So I'm gonna ban this unit right here. If I had a Wind Demon here, a Wind Demon would be way better than this guy. Like, a Wind Demon would be doing a lot of work, but I don't have a Wind Demon, so we are gonna have to use an Avarice. We are using the Scuffed Avarice. So, Ganymede, third skill, and Oki, second skill, is the skills that can control me here. But they can only do it on one. But if I had a Wind Demon here, it doesn't matter what he would do it on because it's a passive, right? So, if I had the Wind Demon, it'd be really good here. Wind Demon. Okay. Got the resistance here, so he's going for the stun. No stun. Go for the attack down here. Okay, what does he do here? He's gonna go for defense break. No defense break. Okay. What do we do here? Can we go for this because it does the least amount of damage? Oh, we didn't get it. It's gonna be troubling here. I didn't get anything. Oh my god, I literally got nothing here. Oh, this is disgusting. So my whole team I get controlled now by the Oki. Uh-oh. I really wish I had a Wind Demon here, because a Wind Demon would serve as an attack bar buffer as well, and that's something I need right here. So this has no skills. This cannot violent. So this will be a very tough decision what I'm going to do here. Because his team is going to control me. Third skill, I'm on water though. Okay. As long as I can kill this thing right here. I gotta kill this thing right here. Yeah. Okay, pretty beefy right now. That is the nail in the coffin. That is the nail in the coffin. That is... And a stun. I'm not gonna bother. I think I lost 100%. Not gonna bother. Matches like those are the ones that really hurt. Really hurt. Yeah. Ooh. So for those who have a Will Bastet, you can easily counter that for a full Will team. But for those who run no will like me to counter Giannas, because they're just more common, then that team, like this is like Swift. This is probably Swift. So I'm gonna ban this because it looks like it's Swift. Ban this speed lead. Definitely. I really wish I had Windy in last matchup. It would be so free. I ban like the Oki. Yeah, I think I banned the Oki because it controls you. Or you ban the Ganymede so he doesn't. It's like in his team, more often than not, Ganymede doesn't go before the Oki. Because you need the Oki to strip for the Ganymede to go afterwards. So that Ganymede is built very specific for cleave. Or to counter cleave, I should say. If you guys have 2 Ganymedes, that's how to build your Ganymede. One to go before your... One to go before, and one to go after your Oki. For speed. Yeah. Nice. My win ratio has dropped like 4% ever since Molly. Ever since I got blasted by a bunch of Mollies. So we'll have to probably not make this my standard team and build some units around it. Like I've tried Trisarion, but Trisarion is not very good because they drop 1 billion passive units and then you're dead. You can draft Miho, but then Miho doesn't really counter a bunch of support units. Okay. This is awkward. Okay. This is a little bit awkward here. I feel like the Molly is gonna have something to say about this. Yikes. Yikes. Oh man. Okay. All you can do here is pray the Molly doesn't glance your whole team and you can win this. Just gotta pray here. It's one of those times. Okay. There you go. I'm gonna do skill 2 Garo onto the Molly. And then I'm going to Lucian it. Got a crit. Okay. Like 100% he got some glancing series. I did no damage. No damage on this team here. Let's work on this. Like even he didn't die. Like that's how much friggin' glance POP. Okay. No defense break on this unit, which means he's gonna have sustain here. I will probably not be able to kill this, which means he's gonna have to sustain his whole team again. Yeah. So I need to kill this right here. Perfect. Perfect. One. I can't even kill it. This is exactly the problem. So now that Molly is not dead, his whole team, one bomb proc will heal his whole team up. Not even this unit. This unit is literally like busting me. So this is probably GG here because I couldn't kill anything with my Lucian due to the glancing of this. And then he revives and I couldn't kill this. That was probably the nail in the coffin where I couldn't kill this with my Draco. So maybe I should use Crushing Hit. So maybe if I used Crushing Hit, I would have killed it. But skill 1, I was pretty confident my skill 1 would have killed it. If I proc on skill 1, proc into 3rd skill to cycle more turns, right? So this one is definitely that lost me the game. My Crushing Hit, hindsight. So maybe next time, I think we just go for the guarantee kill instead of trying to cycle for a 3rd skill for the immunity. That's probably the better play. The more safe play. Okay. Let's see. First pick Molong. So I'm gonna ban this unit here. I'm looking to ban that unit. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna draft a Collie and a Julie. I'll ban the Abelio 100% here because I'm locking in a team that needs to ban it. Yeah. So whatever he's gonna do, he's gonna ban my last pick, right? Whatever he's doing, he's banned my last pick. So I'm gonna pick a Sierra. Sierra does well against this. He doesn't ban Sierra, it does well against this. Yeah. I'm thinking This is okay too. I think this is okay. We go for... The Triana's not going to die to the Kali. 100% the Triana will not die to the Kali. Because most Trianas in this type of composition are like 50,000 million HP. So I really don't think this is going to die to it. So we will see how much damage we can do first. Right here. Like, I 100% will not kill this. If I will not kill this, would it be smart for me to go here? If I killed this, I'm like... If I Tectonic Shift the Harmonia, there's no way I can kill it, right? So here, this is where Sierra becomes a dead pick because she has no output, right? Her first skill is not going to do any damage here. So this is where Sierra becomes a really big yikes to use. So if I Tectonic Shift the Harmonia and it triggers it, it's like I never even used it, you know what I mean? So this is a team where it's really beefy and it can sustain and beat this might beat my team here just because it's so powerful in terms of tankiness. So what I think I should have done was okay, that is a L. One sleep there, that's an L. Like what I should have done is maybe just try that strategy anyways and Tectonic Shift the Harmonia and then go for the Triana passive trigger through the Julie. That's probably could have done. But that team is like I said, it's built very specific with that high HP. Okay, this is a bulldozer team. Looks like a bulldozer team. Looks like a bulldozer team. Defense buff, bulldozer. Bulldozer. I'm really expecting the bulldozer here. Unless it makes like an Artemill. Artemill's gonna be really good here too. Don't jinx it. Don't want to jinx the Artemill though. But like overall, oh, that is okay. I really don't want to pick the Julie here because double wind. That's not a good idea. Picking the Julie here is not a good idea because so much wind. So I want to pick the Oki. I'm gonna ban the Immensity. I don't want to say Immensity. I'm gonna ban, what is this called? Wedget. I'm gonna ban the Wedget because it's a speed lead and first turn unit. And then once I ban this, I should get first turn and then use Okeanos to control these two units here. So that's the plan. But like my train of thought of Sierra is, I don't think I can pick Sierra at all because unless it's with like Sierra Oki would be good, right? Because that team actually makes sense. But okay, it doesn't have resistance lead, so we're gonna put speed lead. So in terms of Sierra with cleave, it's not enough output because if we saw it on Will, no damage, right? Or if you trigger Nemesis on Triana, proc second skill, Will, no damage. So you really cannot use Sierra in that scenario. What do we do here? We reset this unit here. Reset him. I really don't want that. That's a bad bound proc. We do not need that bound proc here. Yeah. Let's go for damage. This team is super slow. So I feel like my unit here is gonna die because he's gonna swap me and then Molong me, right? Yeah, my shield's gone too. So I think he's gonna do it. Okay. Oh wait, he goes before? Okay. He goes with the kill here, right? Yeah, he goes for the kill here. Okay, now this is where I can go for skill 2. Any defense breaks, go for the kill. There we go. Got the kill there. A little bit of damage here. I didn't get the defense break here, which could be pretty huge in the future. So I'm gonna work on this unit now. I'll say a defense break on this now. Oh my god. Okay. That is not what we signed up for. This monkey is going crazy with this panda. Holy moly. Oh, there's some big stuns here. I lost a lot of cooldowns. Attack down because I want to do less damage. Okay, Unity. Okay. As long as he doesn't stun me here, I'm pretty good. Mr. Crit? I'm dead. Yeah. What I need to do here is not get blasted. I need a defense break. I don't know if I'm gonna lap this. Yeah, not gonna lap this. Please. Defense break on something! I'm not getting defense break on the crate monsters. But that's dead now. So sustain is gone. And then this monkey is the next threat here. I have shields. This thing needs to break it for him to do tons of deeps. Okay. Attack down. I'm going for the water unit so I don't crit. Okay, there we go. Okay, this should be winnable. Should be winnable. Yeah. Okay. The monkey is very, very tanky. If I attack down on you, split it. Nope. This is dead, right? Yep. The stun. Shields, and just keep working on the wind monkey here. Like, I don't think this panda is doing enough damage or any work at all to my team. And I'm gonna say that, but he's gonna stun like the whole team. Okay. Go for this. Wasn't too much of a greedy play because this is dead anyways, because defense break, and that's a bit dead anyways. So it's not too greedy to do that. And overall, I don't think I've climbed at all. In fact, I think I lost points. Oh my goodness. Like, I think every time I lost, it's like it's like a gimmick pick or like a molly. Yeah. Vanessa. Okay. People. Oh, another common question I got was, why do you draft Garo instead of Draco? Because when they show a speed lead, it's a really safe pick to match speed lead with speed lead. It's a really, really safe option to do so. So not all the like it's doing this when you see this is okay. And then when you see Vanessa Triana first 2 pick, from my experience, I found that picking Garo instead of Raki allows you to. Do you see what I mean? Like if you had an F-Disc here, you'd clobber it, right? This makes no sense to me. Yeah, you know, like I'm gonna pick the Oki just because Oki can control the Molly, but also skill 2 controls the other 2, Vanessa and Triano. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ban the Barbara here. The idea is to ban the Barbara because right now I'm gonna get first turn if I leave the Barbara up. Also, Raki doesn't counter Barbara because it doesn't get her off the mount. Or sorry, it gets her off the mount, but doesn't like block her from reviving off the mount. This would be a very good Shimate pick, I think. I think it's a very good Shimate pick. I can ban this and not have. Like, I'm not scared that I'm not gonna go first anymore. Like, and Shimate serves as really high damage as well. And having a speed lead with the Oki almost guarantees I go before the Barbara. So if I can go before the Barbara and control his team, I should be okay here. So either I use skill 2 on the Oki onto the Barbara, or I use skill 3 to control his whole team. Yeah. I think we do it this way here. Okay, yeah, see this goes now, but it has no skills. So if my Oki missed there, 100% I'll lose the game. Okay. Okay. Go for Dukes on you. This thing could go before my Lucian. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because that. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, I triggered the passive here. He should go. Okay, perfect. He goes here and then he goes. So he needs to go and freeze this because I have skill 3. But this, right now, it's a really tough road for me to win here. It's gonna be really tough. Because I wasn't able to kill this through Triana passive. And I think he has one more turn before he has skills, right? Oh, nope. Triana. Glancing. Okay, glancing. Stuns. One stun. Slow. Slow. No cleanse though. But this unit right here. Yeah, you see? Like, he's full HP again, right? So like, I got no answer to this Molly if I don't have first turn. If I'm not able to do anything on first turn, I have no answer to it. You know what I mean? So this thing is gonna heal this mech back up again. Oh, never mind. You can just mind proc. Let's looking like an L here, guys. Looking like a big fat L. Really disgusting unit. So should I have banned it? In hindsight, I guess so. It's all in hindsight, right? And right now, like, this unit is able to solo me. Like, he will. Unless for some magic reason here. Some big damage. Okay. Let's just go for the kill here. This thing can control me here. This thing's got mad control. Didn't get it. No damage. It's gonna heal this thing, so no point of targeting it. So this is gonna be a really tough one here. Let's hit you. It doesn't matter who I hit. Like I'm gonna get one shot. You know what I mean? Like this thing's gonna get one shot. So disgusting, this team. Yeah. So if I was able to maybe land one glancing, and I was able to kill off the fairy in the first rotation, I think we could have won. But like I said, you glancing chance, like Molly can't be a force ban. If it's a force ban, then like what if a ragdoll gets through? What if a Artemil gets through? Nothing happens, right? So needs some new technology to play around it, or it needs to get nerfed. But I do think his passive is definitely really, really powerful. But 100% Contrast will not nerf it, because once they buff a unit, they tend not to nerf it. So it's going to stick around, and we'll have to learn how to deal with it. And right now, Raki cannot really deal with it. Raki uses third skill, and then she's out of juice. We saw Garo also cannot deal with it. So what can deal with it? Leica, not really, because they'll pick a Vigor, and then Vigor has a multi-hit, right? Right here. I'm trying to think of what else. Like, there's just so many scenarios where Leica could be good, or X unit could be good, but it's not good, because in the draft they just get heavily countered. Let's ban this. Like if there's a Molly here, I think I would 100% lose. Like Molly would be guaranteed no W. That's how powerful I think she is. Molly guaranteed no W, but no Molly here, which means I think there's a better chance to win. I'll have to look at whether like I've been looking at what some of the other players have been doing against Molly. Either they don't play against it, or some of the top players who have played against it, I've seen they just straight up lost. Like for example, Cabrera, he was like top 10, and then I looked at his match history. He played against a lot of Mollys, and he went from I think rank 10 to rank like 20, just because of the anti-cleave in Molly, and then he just like straight up lost that way. It was actually pretty disgusting to lose that many ranks to that one unit. I felt like really bad for him. Like I'm like not even G3, and he's like top 10, right? But he could also be practicing for SWC, so I really don't know. Maybe he's testing some new things out to see what counters, everything like that. But overall, I think he's gonna have a really, really, really tough time. Let's go for this unit here. Also, I don't even know what Masayu is gonna do, because if his experience is anything like mine, they pick a Molly and then you kind of instantly lose. But he also has like an Odin. He also has Beast Riders. So if he has those units, maybe he has a better chance. Anyways, I am out of wings. I have 0 more wings. So Anyways, I don't know when the next RTA video is going to be out, because I definitely did not enjoy playing against Molly, and until I do some rerouting or like look at some other people's match history to see what they're doing against it, I'm probably going to take a break from RTA. So until then, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and see you in my next probably Siege video.